Guys, what's up? What's good? It's your boy Daki. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. I want to say a big thank you to our fans and subscribers out there for doing what you do now. You do them. From all of us at Ghost TV, we say we love you. And yes, we do appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys greatly. Moving on today, we'll begin with our own girl, Tiwa Savage. Now, the point we saw at the O2 Bristol concert where she actually had this one, a sold out show for her. And then we had Mayorkun join her on stage. And these guys, both of them had a very good time with themselves on stage. Through the fans and then for themselves, they made themselves so happy on that one. Now, we saw recently where Tiwa Savage got linked up with Steph London at the show at New York City, and fans on this one saying, are we guys expecting a collaboration on that one, or what's your mission with Steph London? Apparently, she made it more complicated because after now we saw her again with Burna Boy at the club, and obviously, you know, for Steph and Burna Boy, there used to be a thing at the point, but at this time, I think they're more separate and everything. And then Tiwa Savage linking up with both of them at separate days. The question is, are you trying to bring these guys together? Are you like a bridge builder or something? What is Tiwa Savage's plan? Or you want to feature both of them on the song? Fans are asking questions on that one. Now we saw her at the Water and Garri tour at the O2 Academy Bristol, where she announced at the point, and then somebody actually, a cover came outside where actually revealed what she earned at the North America and the Water and Garri tour. And trust me, Tiwa Savage earned a whole lot at that one. Now we saw in New York City, she earned about $100,000 plus about at Seattle she got about $50,000, but all through to New York where she got not announced, and Vancouver also not announced, and the total of her earning on those for the North American tour alone, she made about $1.4 million for her. That's good one for her, big one for her. And then total tickets sold across solo concerts, she sold about 16,000 plus tickets, and then total capacity is about 17,000 plus tickets. The total gross across solo concerts about $1.4 million, and total capacity for solo concerts about for others plus festival about 42,621. Tiwa Savage, we can all say, though, a success, and it was amazing to see her do all these figures. Now moving on to Timaya, Papachula, the Port boy. This guy was doing good for himself, and also very quiet, not really too news, not really too in the news. But at some point, you always see Timaya talking some stuff that you really want to ask yourself, why is he saying all of that? The point we saw him in Houston, that was about last week, where he got this one and then he gave these guys a show at the time. We saw where he sung with Buju Benson, Code Outside, had about 20 million plus views on YouTube. At the same time, on Boomplay, about 20 million plus on Boomplay. And that was, Code Outside was really a jam at the time. Buju Benson came correct. Timaya also came correct on that one. Now we saw the last time we heard from when they actually announced this one, which is called Get My Money Right. That was one of his single, and they said it's out now. And then fans really, for Timaya, fans are actually coming out for him to actually see what he has on that one. Trust me, it really was a banger at the time. Now Timaya actually come out to share his opinion about something. He said for him, he feels money is security, and then he's saying stay safe. So he's saying if you have money, you are not secure. And because he's saying, according to him, money is a form of security, and he's saying you have to stay safe. How can you stay safe? Go get the money that what Timaya is telling you. Now moving on to Falz, the bad guy. At the point we saw where actually at this concert, him and his friends at the concert called Youth Vote Count, and then this concert was aimed at making all youth available at the time to go get your PVC, because at this concert the entrance or the ticket to go into the concert is actually your PVC or your temporary PVC. And guys, guess what? Youth came out all in mass for that one, because obviously they got their temporary PVC or their PVC at the time. Now we saw for Falz is one person that, as much as an activist, is a singer, he's also to the movies, and he has been doing great on all of this platform. Now at the point we saw him and Simi live in Houston, where they actually had that one in Houston. And for these guys, you know, whenever you see Falz and Simi on stage, these guys have chemistry together, and they give us vibe to look forward to. Now the last thing we heard from Falz when he dropped the project called Bad, and then the amazing project, people really got vibes to that one, including the likes of Another Me, All Night, Beautiful Sunflower, Parimpi, Knee Down, Pull Up, Gentleman Woman, Tender Love, Inside, Roger Miller, and Ice Cream. Falz is one person that raps in his own different category, and then his raps are always what fans are looking forward to, because it gives all different vibe, and then he adds flavor to whatever he does. Now he has come out to actually say something that I feel a lot of us are in the same table with Falz. He have come out to say, I used to go to church because of girls. I feel like a lot of us are on that table at the time. And Falz have said, he admitted that he had frequented the Anglican Church of Ascension in Okpebi, Lagos State, where he had that they were attractive women, and then he said because of that he went there. He went further saying, he said his life, career, inspiration, and social impact is father Femi Falana as in the Netflix documentary titled Made in Lagos. And I spoke about his father on that one. Then he said he had never participated in church choir before, but then he said at a point in his life he had played drums there. So in essence, what the father have said is, I used to go to church because I heard there were a lot of attractive women there, and guys, guess what? Almost all guys are on this team. And father has broken in saying we used to go to church for that reason. So guys, we've come to the end of the song. We'll catch you guys on the very, very, very next one. In the meantime, stay safe and be careful.